Good morning everyone. I'm going to work on the craft room. There are so many projects I want to tackle in here, and I know the main thing is going to be how to organize a much smaller space than what we had previously. So I am going to try to tackle that today. Right now Shauna and I are social distancing ourselves from everyone. He's actually able to work from home, which is such an amazing thing. We're very lucky for that. So we are both at home. We have no plans to go anywhere. We have enough groceries and everything here, enough supplies that we could need. So we are just staying here, and so I really don't want to have to go out and buy anything for the craft room. I also know that I have plenty of stuff already and I really don't need to get anything at this point. So I am going to try to look around the house and see exactly what I have. And one thing before I really jump into the video, I want to say thank you all so much for 90,000 subscribers. I was looking back at old videos. It's been like 4 or 5 years that I've been hanging out with you guys, and I just think it's really cool. I just wanted to say thank you so much for 90,000 subscribers. I love everything that I get to share with you guys. I love talking with you guys in the comments, and you know, just having a bunch of new friends. I just think it's the coolest thing ever. So thank you so much for your continued love and support. So the main thing that I did in here was paint the walls. It was a blue and now it is this gray. As you can see here, we brought a table upstairs and I would like to chalk paint it or spray paint it or something just so it matches. I'm thinking probably making it white, but I could also make it a different color potentially as well. But for now, I don't have that supply, so I'm not going to work on that right now. I definitely have to, you know, just put things away and organize things. So yeah, those are like the main things that we did in here, but there's a shelf that I have out in the garage. I'm gonna go try to get that out of the garage. I figured I could use that in here. I was almost thinking about maybe putting it here. I don't know if that's crazy, but like sort of creating like a little section here. I don't know, I haven't really fully decided. I also have some curtains that I want to hang up. So I'm going to start by heading out to the garage and getting that shelf uncovered and dug out of the garage. It's covered with stuff right now, but it shouldn't be too difficult. And then bringing that upstairs and just going from there. So, all right, let's get to work. I just brought this shelf in, and you know what? I actually really kind of like how it looks sitting at the end of the table. I don't know, it kind of, we'll have to see once it actually has stuff on it if it will work for this space, but I kind of like the look of it because it almost gives it like, this is, you know, when you have stuff on it, it'll almost be like a privacy type thing over here, but then additionally, you'll be able to access things from both sides, which I think is kind of cool. Then that also frees up this space back here. I think this is kind of cool. I do stuff like this in my classroom. It's almost like making more space by using space that's in the middle of the room. Typically you would put things like on the perimeter of the room, but in my classroom and also here, I guess I'm going to try to, I use like the middle of my classroom for my desk, my table, like that kind of stuff. And so it's almost like a similar situation here. And then I wonder if maybe I have that mini serger that I just found at the thrift store. I wonder if maybe that and my sewing machine can sit right there, or maybe even on the bottom. I don't know yet. I'm trying to figure out exactly what I want to do now. I brought that shelf up. I might go downstairs in the garage and look and see if there's any other pieces of furniture I could bring up. I just wanted to show you how it looks now. Just clean it up a bit. There is some rust on the bottom. I think we had it out in the breezeway at our other house, and so it hasn't, you know, it's got some weathering on it. It's sturdy, but it's kind of wobbly. I kind of want to strengthen up some of these attachments here. I just have to find a tool to be able to do that. I'm actually thinking about putting it in front of the attic door because we don't go up here very often, and since it is on wheels, I can sort of just move it when I need to, but it really wouldn't leave that much space in between. It's not super tight because then I could put things over here and this would be on wheels, you know? I mean, it's not the worst because then I could put some stuff over here. I actually do think I might leave it there for now. I'm thinking about putting the Cricut on it. I don't know, I'm gonna have to decide exactly how I want to organize it, but I figured that way if it's in front of the door it can be moved easily versus something like this that's on, you know, doesn't have wheels that it's on. So over here, I believe these are our old curtains, yep, from the other house. So I'm going to go through these and hang some up in here right now. I had this in the craft room at the old house, and then these were maybe in, oh no, these were in the spare bedroom at our old house. This was also in the craft room. I love these so much. Found these at the thrift store. They're gorgeous, gorgeous curtains. So hard to see in the brightness of the window, but I got the first window done with curtains. Sorry that it's so dark. And it was more of a challenge than I thought it would be because these curtains have like a bigger opening on the top to be able to put the curtain rod through. This one does not, and it was quite the challenge. This shelf is not super stable. We've had this thing forever. We actually got this at a garage sale. It was actually free. They were closing the sale and they were like, take it, we don't want it. When we got it, it had some scratches on it, and like the cat had scratched up like the side really badly. And so I ended up taking it home. It was just like a wood color, and then we had it at our one apartment with it just like the plain wood color, and then when we moved to our first house, I ended up painting it white, and we actually had it in the living room. I like the idea of having it right here because it frees up the space back there, but I think I'm going to try just moving it back there and see how it looks. I'm not sure though because there's just not gonna be a lot of space back here. I'm going to try moving it back there and see what I think, and then we'll move from there. Either way I can move it, but at least right now it doesn't have a bunch of stuff on it. So let me put it over there and see what we think. It does leave more space right out front of the table. I want to put something there. Maybe for now I'll leave it there. I know I have a couple other pieces I could put there, but we'll leave it there for now, I guess. So I just brought this yarn holder down from the attic. I found it at the thrift store forever ago, and then I just brought it, and it was originally brown, and then Keely and I painted it this white color. It was actually the same paint that we used for that. I think it actually looks pretty nice in front of the window. I think it's because the baskets are woven, so you can kind of see through them, so it doesn't fully block the light, and it just sort of fits nicely in that space right there. So I like it. I think I'll keep it there for now. And then what I ended up doing was taking this cart and moving it away from the door and right here. Like I said, when I moved that shelf over, I felt like I needed something right there, so I think for now, I'm gonna leave it like that. Right, so I am just finishing up for today, and it doesn't really look like I did a ton, but the things that I did do today sort of took a while, so let me show you what I did. One of the main things I did was put these curtains up, and I really like how they look. I think that they sort of bring the space together a little bit, make things look a little more fancy in here. Then I was able to bring this piece upstairs. Originally I had it sitting right in front of the table, but I do think it looks better over here. Just makes more sense with the space. I feel like it would have blocked a lot of natural light right here, so I am happy that I put it over here. So far I just have a couple sewing things on the bottom, and that's really it for now with that. Then I brought down this yarn organizer, and right here I brought up this little cart that has up, we've also had this for a decent amount of time. I got it at a garage sale forever ago. I'm thinking about putting some contact paper on the top of it, just on the top of each shelf, just because it's sort of is a little rough around the edges. It has some rust on it. But overall, it's still a pretty good piece. I hope that you enjoyed coming with me today as I continue to work in the craft room. Let me know in the comments below if you guys have any specific ideas about small craft rooms and organization and decor and things like that. It's definitely going to be a different space than I had before, which is totally fine. It's just a matter of figuring out how it's going to work for me. If you have a small crafting space, let me know what kind of things work for you. I want to wanted to also let you know that I'm going to be trying to share as many videos as I possibly can over the next couple weeks, just because I have a lot of old footage that I, for one reason or another, I wasn't able to share with you guys. So some videos are going to be coming to you out of order. Some videos were even filmed in our last home. You know, some videos are pretty old, but I do want to share that stuff with you because I just didn't for some reason. When we were moving, things just got crazy and I just forgot videos were even there. Like, I found a thrift haul in a shop with me from probably June of this past year. I remember buying this stuff, but I never shared it with you guys. I don't know why. I thought it'd be fun to share those older videos with you guys too. I'm also sort of thinking about sharing our Disney vlogs. I vlogged the entire trip to Disney last year that we had, and I never shared it with you guys. Please check out my blog at thriftedlivingblog.com. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at thriftedliving, and if you don't have an Instagram but would like to stay up to date with what I'm doing, you can follow me on Facebook at Thrifted Living page. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!